welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I do upload new videos every single week, so stay tuned for that. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and showing you how I use the Dyson Airwrap. So as you can tell, I do have frizzy curly hair and it's a little bit damp. I just got out of the shower, so it's a little bit damp right now, and this is a perfect opportunity to show you as to how it works on my hair type. So if you want to see my first impressions and how to use the Dyson Airwrap, just keep watching. So I'm going to show you guys everything that comes in it first. Just a real quick overview. So it comes in this beautiful leather case, and inside what you are going to get is 2 smoothing brushes, which you will see as to how I use them because I'm going to definitely be needing them. 1 round brush, which is awesome for like if you want curtain bangs. So that's great. You also get a little attachment here for if you want to use it as a blow dryer, which is amazing because if you know me and you've seen my other hair tutorials, I don't actually own a blow dryer. So this was really interesting to have one of these, which is great. And then with the Dyson Airwrap, I had actually chosen to get the long barrel option because I know that there is a shorter barrel option, but I wanted the long one because as you can tell, I've got really long hair, and you'll see throughout this tutorial that this was definitely needed. So if you do have long hair as well, I would suggest for you to get the long barrel one. So you get 2 skinny long barrel and you get 2 a little bit thicker barrels as well. And of course you get this, which you use all the attachments and you put it on top of here. And then you get this, which I'm not quite sure as to what it is. If you know what this is, please tell me. So to get started, since my hair is a little bit damp, which is perfect, you do want your hair to be a little bit damp in order for it to work. But I'm gonna start off by using the blow dryer attachment. So all you wanna do is just pop it on, and you wanna make sure it's locked at the back. And then you want to turn it on and choose what setting you want. So you have a cool setting, a medium setting, and a hot setting. And then you have your 3 speeds as well. So I'm going to start off by just blow drying it just a little bit more, just underneath, just to get a little bit more of the wetness out. And then, yeah. So this, oh my God. I don't think you guys can actually see as to how much hair I really do have. Okay, so first impressions, it blows a lot of air, which is amazing. It's actually really quiet as well. And yeah, it basically blew dry my hair. I still left it like just a little bit damp, just so when I do the smoothing, it's not like hot air on like dry hair. So this only took me literally 1 minute just to dry basically my whole head. And it was just, like I said, slightly damp to start with. But yeah, so since we're done with this one, I'm going to move on to one of the smoothing brushes. And all you have to do is just unlock it and pull it off. And I'm not entirely sure as to what the difference is between both of these smoothing brushes. Yeah, this one just looks like it's a little bit longer bristles. And this one here has long bristles but with a shorter head, like a little ball head, and they both wiggle, so I'm not too sure, like I said, what the difference is between the 2. So I'm just going to choose one, and I'm going to start by sectioning off my hair, and I'm going to start with this. I'm going to section off and get 2 parts here, and all I'm going to do is literally press go and just start smoothing out my hair. So as you can already tell, just by 2 like swipes basically, it's already like straightening it. So I think that's pretty good. My hair is completely dry at this point now. And then I'm just going to brush this side. This gets gets really hot, so always be careful switching out of them because I've literally almost burnt my hands. But the tool itself gets extremely hot. I know I've already gotten those questions before that I did play around a little bit with it, and yes, it gets extremely hot. The air is hot, which is perfect, right? So I've already smoothed out this layer, which is great. It feels really soft. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and start curling. So if you notice on these barrels, there will have arrows facing as to which way the curl is going to go. So I'm going to section my hair into 2 sections. And for this, I typically like my hair going away from my face. You can switch it up, but I'm going to just show you what it looks like going away from the face. So I'm going to start off with this arrow barrel that is facing to go out this way for this side. And then I will stop and switch and then do this barrel here. So just put it in. For this section here, I'm probably going to do maybe 2 or 3 curls. I'm going to start with the back, press it on, and then you want to just get close to it and it will grab it itself. And then you just pull it up. Hold it for about 10 seconds. And then you want to switch it off and then pull it out. Then I want to push that back. And then let's do the next section. Switch it on. Go close to the bottom. Let it wrap. And then pull it up. No need to twist. It does it for you. And then with these extra hairs, I just help it out. Shut it off. Pull it out. Put it behind. And then last piece. It's very fast, super simple, and my hair is feeling so soft. Done. So that's what it looks like. I'm not going to touch anything yet until I'm done my whole head, then we'll put some oil and smooth it out, but that's how you do that. When you unlock it, you want to make sure you're holding the top because this is going to be hot. Unlock it, and then let's switch to the other side. There. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna speed up this whole process so that way you're not watching for a long period of time. And I am just going to show you on the final layer as to what I do to get that beautiful blowout. So keep watching. To do is actually when I do have the heat on it while I'm curling, I like to switch it to the cool setting just for the last few seconds, just so it can really hold it into place. To clip this away just so I don't get it all mixed up. So I definitely feel that this one here makes it a lot more smoother and gets a little bit more at my root. So that's one thing that, if I'm being totally honest, I'm not too sure that if you have really, really, really curly hair, you have to really make sure that you're getting close to the root, because I will show you in a second, my roots are still curly and they're still kind of wet. So that's one downfall that I don't like about this, is that when you curl your hair, it doesn't curl to the root, and when you smoothen it, this is kind of chunky and kind of thick that it doesn't get right to the root as well. So typically I need to go in and just straighten my roots out. Otherwise it's gonna look just like a frizzy mess and curly at my roots. So I'll show you what it looks like in a second after when I finish this side. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean by at the roots, because I can just feel it. I haven't even seen it yet, but I can just feel that it's just still curly, like my natural curls at the back, and still wet and frizzy. So look. Okay, I think this might be the last layer. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to smooth all of this out. I think I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to try out the round brush and start round brushing this final layer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my hair over, and I'm going to round brush going forward. So that way when I flip it back, it will have a lot of volume and height and a lot of bounce. So watch how I do that. So I'm going to leave my bangs out just because I want to show you as to how I round brush them. Okay, now I'm going to switch to this side. So the trick is you want to hold it and get it on there first, and then you bring it up. Last one. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the front bangs is I'm going to round brush them in opposite directions and just keep continuing that until they are very smooth. And then I'm going to go in with a barrel and lightly curl them. So watch how I do that. part your hair to wherever it's comfortable, and you want to fix up any pieces that you see have fallen out since curling your hair. Okay, so for the final and last step, what I like to apply is a hair oil. Now you need to make sure that when you are applying hair oils, never apply them prior to heat application. You always want to make sure a hair oil is to help smooth out any flyaways. You never want to apply that prior to heat, just because there's fat solubles that are inside oils that attract heat and essentially will sizzle and fry your hair. Sometimes if you see like smoke coming off maybe your hot tool or something like that, your straightener, that is because due to buildup from oils or using an oil prior to heat. So I'm going to finalize my step here by applying a hair oil. I'm going to use the Gizu one, and I'm just going to take a little bit, apply 1 drop, rub this within my hand, and I'm just going to lightly go through, very lightly. So now for my final review of what my thoughts are on the Dyson. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. If you have shorter hair, I think it would be worth it because you can get really tight curls. But since I have longer hair, I just feel that the weight of my hair just pulls down. And as you can tell, the curls don't really last. If you are applying a hairspray, then maybe that might be a little bit more beneficial to you. But personally, I don't know about you, but I hate hairspray. I hate the texture of it. I hate going to bed knowing that I have product in my hair, such as hairspray, and like that really tough texture. As I can tell already that my hair has fallen out quite a bit. And I'm not too sure, like it's beautiful to have like a nice soft wave, but personally I really love how I curl my hair originally, and that is with a curling iron and a wand, and I just curl it all together. But I mean, everyone has a different look that they like. I love doing this sometimes, but another thing as to what I'm not too sure about is that this took me a long time. This took me almost 2 hours to do this. So I'm not too sure if that's something that I'm going to be doing every single day. I don't think so. And I think that if you have shorter hair, it's probably more worth it, just because you'll be able to really curl and straighten more quick. I really do like how it does come with different attachments. I do have, as you saw, I do have really wavy curly hair, frizzy, and for me, as I was telling you guys throughout the tutorial, that wasn't getting at the root of my head, which that part was really curly and frizzy still, so I had to go in with my straightener and just kind of straighten at the roots throughout. So the pros of this is that it comes with multiple attachments, which is great. It has an option for a long or a short barrel, which is awesome. It has very high hot settings, which is great. It does go quick. It goes quick in the sense of all you have to do is just hold your hair and it wraps around real quick. The cons to this is it doesn't last, it doesn't stay. I find it's falling out. It doesn't get to the root of your head. And it did take me a long time for my head of hair. If you have shorter hair or thinner hair, this will probably take you literally less than 20 minutes to do. But since I do have a lot of hair and I have a long hair, it took me, like I said, 2 hours. Overall, I mean, I like it. It's good for a different look here and there. I am attached as to how I usually curl my hair, but like I said, this is nice for a different look. So if you are looking to purchase, I would say that it's good. Like, is it worth $700 plus tax? I don't think so. I mean, there's definitely hot hair tools out there, such as the Revlon, that will give you a beautiful blowout if that's what you're looking for. A curling iron is probably will do this look just as good. But I think what the Dyson is trying to show is that it's a little bit more healthier for your hair because it is just air that is blowing through. But yeah, that is my honest opinion. I do love the outcome of it, don't get me wrong. I really do like how it looks. The thing is, it just doesn't last. The hair, the curl just does not last. And I think maybe it might help if I do hairspray, but I'm not too sure. But I do like the look of it. It is shiny, healthy, and smooth. And yeah. So I really hope that you guys did enjoy this tutorial and my honest review of the Dyson Airwrap. If you do want to see more reviews on my YouTube channel, do make sure to subscribe. And if you do have any questions in regards to the Dyson Airwrap, please let me know in the comments below. I get back to everyone. So if you do have any questions or concerns or asking about how to do something a certain way, please let me know and I'll certainly help you out. Until next time, bye guys.